Hey guys, this video is a little unexpected, but I feel like too much has happened in the past few days for there not to be a video on it. So yesterday on August 12th, 2017, there was a rally in Charlottesville, Virginia. It was promoted as Unite the Right. It was supposed to be a conservative protest against taking down Confederate statues in the city of Charlottesville, Virginia. And conservatives from all over the country flocked to this rally. I'm saying conservative, that's probably not the right title. There were white nationalists, white extremists, and Nazis, neo-Nazis. And at this protest, there were thousands of protesters, there were some counter-protesters, and there was a terror act committed when one of the white nationalists drove a car straight into a crowd of protesters, counter-protesters, and killed one person and then injured about 19 others. There's also a separate incident that occurred nearby in which a police helicopter crashed and 2 officers were killed. At this time, it seems like it's unrelated, but details could be coming out further that say otherwise. This event, it really, it's an awful thing, but I think what's more awful is the Trump administration's reaction to it. Right now, Donald Trump hasn't really said much. The president, when he did release a statement on violence, he condemned violence on all sides, even though the counter-protesters, the centrists, and the liberals were rather peaceful.
We condemn in the strongest possible terms this egregious display of hatred, bigotry, and violence on many sides. On many sides.
There are some others in the government who are more critical of this. Paul Ryan came out and attacked the white extremists. The mayor of Charlottesville and the mayor of a, I think, Kentucky town came out and attacked the protesters. And the mayor of Charlottesville even went as far as to condemn the president for not really saying anything about the white extremism during the attack. On top of that, you also had some congressmen who were attacking the white extremists and also saying that it was wrong for the president to neglect the true cause of the violence here. McMaster classified what happened in Charlottesville as a terror act. And that's probably the harshest thing. And it's worth noting that it wasn't just the car crash, or I shouldn't even say car crash, it was a car attack in Charlottesville. That was a terror act. The entire protest in and of itself was an act of terror, according to McMaster. I personally feel like our government did not go far enough in attacking and criticizing these awful events. The president is really kind of letting his true colors show here. These people murdered an innocent protester, and we're trying to spark fear in citizens in our country, and the president doesn't care at all that American citizens are being attacked by unpatriotic extremists. At the end of the day, Donald Trump refused to condemn white terrorism, especially as a man whose part of his platform was condemning President Obama for not saying the words
radical Islamic terrorism.
Now Donald Trump himself can't even bring himself to say radical white terrorism. Fingers crossed that nothing like this happens again.